So my name is Tyler Peterson.
And I'm Felicia Denny.
We're at Blood, Sweat, and Tears Fitness, and today we're going to run you through a variety of different workout programs that you can do, whether you have a heavy bag at your house or at your local gym, or whether you're just able to make it to the gym. You can still get a workout with doing both types of operations here. Now, when we make contact and are actually doing bag work, we're going to make sure that her hands stay very secure, and we're going to use it with the wraps. It prevents you from getting a boxer's break or having a wrist sprain in general. 3 times around the wrist, covering all the small bones in the hand. We make it tight and snug and secure, but we don't overdo it to where she loses feeling in her fingers a little bit here. Now, if you're a beginner at this, you don't have to be as technical. There's plenty of things you can find on the internet for different people that wrap hands different ways. It's really important that you feel it out. If you don't have a lot of boxing experience, you want to really make sure that you really cover up these front knuckles where you make a lot of contact. Nice and tight. Go ahead and flex a little bit, a little motion. Now, if you have a wrist injury or a finger injury, or for some reason one of your hands has carpal tunnel, you might want to think about wrapping that wrist a little tighter, or even if it bothers you after you've wrapped that wrist, to add a little athletic tape. It will make a big difference as far as keeping your hands secure and keeping your hands safe, which is really important. So we're going to go ahead and slap your gloves on. You want to make sure your hands come all the way in there nice and tight. Her thumb is in here nice and secure. And if you have weak wrists, this is a spot where you can take out your tape and tape this up a little bit to make it a little more secure so you have no flexation back in that wrist there at all. The risk of injury or hurting yourself goes up if you don't know what you're doing. So we're going to start off with the basics here. So you can start with both your feet together, put your hands down to your side. Now, depending if you're right or left hand, it means you're going to fight southpaw or traditional. Southpaw will mean you would be jabbing with your right, crossing with your left, right foot will be forward. Traditional means you to have the opposite stance. Left foot forward, left hand forward. So when we get a beginner, you're going to turn your foot out 90 degrees, then go ahead and turn it back to the square. Give a little separation in your feet, okay? Be in this position, a little bit of movement. Try not to lock out the elbows and snap the elbows forward. Now you're going to reach out to where you touch that bag. That's about where we know that we're going to make good solid contact. So I'm going to hold the bag, and what I want you to do, Felicia, is just very lightly, just go ahead and tap the bag, and then retract your hands. Make sure you bring your hands back to your chin. When you throw your left, keep your right by your chin. As the left comes back, turn the right hand over, okay? Here we go. There you go. Do it again. Okay, nice and easy. Keep it up. So that rhythm that she's developing there is actually very good, very perfect. She's pushing off her back feet. She's rotating her hips. She's breathing out when she punches. She's not trying to put too much in the bag, but she's still putting a little bit of heat on those punches. Normally we do three-minute rounds with 1 minute break. But as your fitness level, if you're a beginner, you can start off by just throwing 20 punches or 50 punches or 5 punches, whatever you think you can do. Now, I want you to throw the same combination without making contact in the bag. So not quite so much snap, okay? Remember, turn your shots over. So left, right. Now I'm going to take my hands away. So what I want you to do is throw the same punch right there. Good. And so keep it working. From your hips, turn your hips into it a little bit. That's it. Keep going. Now, when she's doing that, she's working her arms. She's working her shoulders. She's working her triceps. All of her push muscles. And she's also working the core. Now, boxing, in my opinion, is great for teaching the basics of self-defense. But for women, Muay Thai, the ability to throw knee strikes at close range and throw elbow strikes at close range. All right, we're using this to learn how to get in shape, but if we're in a situation in the bar where I'm up in her face, she would grab the back of my head, and then she would throw this elbow right across and tag me right there. Normally, it's going to put most people unconscious. You want to be a little closer to the bag. Remember, your jab's going to be a little shorter. You really work at hitting the elbow and the point of the bone, and not too hard. So it's really important that you get a good workout, but you don't bang your body up in general, okay? So here we go. That's it. Make sure your right hand comes back to the ready position. Push off that back foot. That's it. So what we're going to run here through now is some basic knee strikes, okay? If you're being attacked and you're being messed with, if somebody, a guy's normally going to be in her face, she would just have to reach up and grab my head. She could grab my shoulders, my backpack, whatever I'm wearing. As she's holding me, she's going to pull and lean back. So she's pulling my head down. As she pulls down, she's going to drive that knee straight up in here. Now again, look, her toe is pointed down. Feel a little hip flexor flexing a little bit. Go ahead, push the leg back out. So for cardio purposes, again, we're going to run through this. Hands will be up, right? We're just going to hold and go, ish, and then come back. This is concentrated a little more on the core and on the legs in general. But again, one leg's coming up, so you got to have balance. Have to squeeze your stomach. Make sure you breathe properly. Ready to go? Yep. Okay, here we go. First one, give side. 1, go. She's using her hands, are nice and even. Let's also keep it up in a guard position. So if I was to come and try to hit her a little bit, she's blocking up. Her hands are up. Keep going. Good. Drive that knee forward. Get the guy's head to get out far enough. You get him in the chin. She's flexing her butt. Tight stomach. Body is directly in one motion. Good. Now, stop. Okay, so this is one that we use in general to kind of create distance. For her, she's going to take her back leg. I'm going to be staying square. She can pick any target she wants and come to the front leg. And when she does that, she extend and push out. All right? So for training purposes, what we do is we just practice extending the foot out and then bringing it back to our fighting stance. Good. So lean back a little bit more. Try to bring your face away from your attacker. Better. Good. Keep your hands up. Keep going. Good. The thing right here is you really want to work on your balance. Okay, this is developing coordination. Make sure you breathe. Again, you want to make sure that foot is nice and flat and that your knee is not torquing or having any shear plates on it by your body going back and forth. Keep going. Good. So if you have a partner, you have your husband and wife want to get in there and do some different stuff. This is something you guys can do together. I'm not trying to really hit her or push her around, but she's getting a habit of seeing something come at her while she's kicking. Give me one more. Excellent. Good. There we go. Shake it on a break. Good job there, champ. All right. So if you're not with a trainer, which most people aren't, and you're on your own, and you say, well, how do I know when I'm supposed to stop? As soon as your balance goes and all of a sudden you're having trouble standing up, you're a little out of breath, just stop. Take a rest, okay? Continue back into it to a minute. So there you go. That was our basic boxing, Muay Thai / style cardiovascular workout or upper body, full body workout. And we'll have plenty more videos here to come for men and women to do. Bam! There you go.